there is one book that does look a little bit odd.
Ooh, okay, grab it.
You open it up and you search on through, and you get to the section not on witches specifically, but hags.
Hey, little girl, what's your name?
My name is, and her jaw opens wide. She
Oh,
just screams at you, screams. She does 10 damage to you.
You've had a hard day.
Don't be my mom right now.
You fall face first into the water. Looking to the side, you can see a little bit of blood trickling out, and you feel something from the cockatrice's teeth start to seep in, and we are in death saves for the first time this game. Welcome back to Sword AF, aka D&D on Smosh. My name is Damien, I'm your DM, and when we last left our heroes, they were fulfilling their contract to break the curse of the castle and confronted the evil witch that had made all of this happen. We were in the cistern of the castle, which, as you remember, is a place where water is stored and kept for use. So it had been sealed off for many years, so it's dank and dark and musty, and you're about ankle high in water, you're about waist high in water. Bug. Having rushed headlong into battle, you found yourself at the beak end, the business end of two cockatrices. Your health is at 0, and pretty soon you're gonna have to start death saves. However, it is Dolores' turn. Dolores, you are watching Bug get dogpiled on by two cockatrices while the hag is just laughing along. What do you do?
All right, so I really, really want to distract them. I feel like that's the best way to
them off
help
the
Bug.
Great.
So I want to do Crown of Madness on one of them.
Love it. Which one? There's one that has that's pretty injured. There's another one that's still holding pretty strong. Which one do you want to do?
I feel like I want to do the one that's holding pretty strong.
Okay, great. They have to do a wisdom saving throw. So are they going to fall prey to your madness here? Dolores, Crown of Madness hits.
The crown is a bunch of roses, and it has a bunch of thorns on it.
I love that.
Because every rose has its thorns.
It's true.
That's a Dolores special for you right there. I love that. So this beautiful flowery crown gently appears out of nowhere and rests itself on the cockatrice's head, and it becomes charmed, and it starts to look around at the hag and the other cockatrice. You can see rage fill its eyes, and it's like Bug is not even there. So it begins to position itself in relation to the other cockatrice. All right, so that brings us, that's a great turn, Dolores. That brings us up to Bug. Okay, so Bug, this is your first time doing a death save. For anybody out there who doesn't know, we're going to roll a d20 on every one of Bug's turns. If it's above a 10, then that's a save. If it's below an 11, then that's a fail. 3 saves and Bug is back on their feet. 3 fails and Bug dies.
Don't you wish the school system worked that way?
Yeah. That is a 9. That is your first fail.
Oh no, Bug.
That is okay. So if anybody else is able to heal Bug in this moment, Bug can get back on their feet. And if you roll 1 nat 20, you are stable, which is back at 0 HP, but you're not dying. So don't lose hope yet.
So Bug's main parts of the body that are failing are his ears and sight, so he can't see his friends watching him be in pain.
What's Bug thinking at this moment?
I hope they don't see me dying.
We're right here, Bug.
All right, next up is Fernie, who, if I remember correctly, is
An
an
alligator.
alligator. Got it.
So,
Great.
depending on how deep this water is, being an alligator, he can move even faster in the water.
How deep would you need it to be?
Probably it's deep enough. Alligators don't need it to be that
sure
deep.
is.
All right. Like, I think a foot even in an alligator's benefiting from that.
That's great that this is exactly a foot of water is what I was gonna say. So weird.
So I think Fernie, full alligator mode, he's got his alligator eyes on this hag. Because everybody else is focused on the cockatrice or Bug. Alligator mind, doesn't think about saving Bug for this moment.
Sure.
Thinks, oh, going for the hag.
Yes.
So
Gotta do
charges like swims, darts straight for it, water splashing everywhere as this mossy, wooden, viney alligator charges, and then it leaps, turns sideways, opens its mouth, and leaps towards this hag.
Deep blue sea, let's go.
Literally, yeah.
So what does that attack look like, numbers-wise?
So it's a bite, and it says +5, I think.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your d20 for me.
That is a 13.
Plus 5, Shane,
Nice.
that does hit.
All
so
right.
roll your damage for me, please.
Okay, so that's a D10.
Roll your damage. Ooh, we got a 9 damage. Nice, okay. So similar to the cockatrice a moment ago, you open your mouth wide and it finds purchase on the torso of this hag, which in your experience bottom 10 things that you've ever tasted in your life.
Yeah.
Super bummer that that's happening
Even
to
with
you.
alligator mouth.
Even with alligator mouth, the witch meat does not feel great to you.
And that's 1d10 plus 2.
Plus 2, oh, so that's 11 damage, damn.
And also, target is now grappled, and it requires a DC 12 to escape.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, so is that the only thing the gator does, is that one move, or do you get
Yeah, I think
double
that's.
strike
I think
or-
that's all. No, there's no multi-attack. It's just that.
I mean, that's damn good.
Yeah, is that the only thing the gator does? Total destruction?
Which brings us to our broody boy, Coda.
Let's go. So I casted True Strike right before.
You did.
Yes.
Yes.
So I have advantage on this next roll.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'm seeing this hag, and I want in on the hag. So I guess I'm running forward, and I'm just slicing the hag as much as I can.
Amazing. Go for it.
Yeah, one slice.
That is a 15 plus.
Plus 5.
Amazing. So that's a dirty 20, but you get advantage, so let's roll a d20 again just to see if you crit. 17 plus 5, so that's a 22. I mean, you definitely are hitting.
I'm hitting.
You're hitting.
And then I'm two-hand fighting, so I'm just gonna use the other sword too, and we're just gonna do it again.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Another, good look, that's insane.
You're just
Good.
ripping that hag up.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're ripping her up.
God.
She's grappled. She can't
Meanwhile, now Bug is kind
Gorgeous.
of like squinting with one eye going, it's so cool to see your heroes at work.
Should we
All everybody else hears is, go ahead and roll all that damage.
So
my friend.
1d6 plus 3 for both.
5 plus 3, so that's 8.
Let's do it again.
4 plus 3, so
Seven.
that's 7.
Nice.
So 15, that is,
Hot.
you really did that.
Hell
You
yeah.
really did
Super
that.
hot.
Next up, we are now back to the first cockatrice, who is seeing this happen and is not particularly happy. Now, they see that Bug is down, and they see you attacking their mommy. See, I made it sad. And so this first cockatrice is actually going to go for you, Coda.
Yeah.
Even though they don't have much health left, they are still going to run at you. So they run up right to you. Let's see, it rolls a... It does not hit. So
Okay.
in addition, it's got some bug blood in its eye, and it just tries to chomp, and it's like, it's not even in the right damn room. It's just like you feel a little bit of the air puff on your face, and all it does is cool you down as you're chippy chopping up
Yeah.
that witch.
I manifested that for you.
Because I f***ed him up real hard.
Okay,
Welcome.
Again, like, next up, it's the hag's turn. She is none too happy about having her tummy done chomped, so she is going to try to roll to get out of your grapple. What is the roll, Shane?
So, DC 12.
So the witch is going to try to wrestle its way out of your grapple. I just rolled a 10, and since it's strength to save, that's a +4, so it manages to break free.
Okay.
However, that is the hag's action. So she's not able to do anything else beyond that. She sees this, and she's taken a lot of damage from you and wants to get away from you, so she's going to set her sights to Bug and start to move away.
But Fernie is a sentinel. Has sentinels, so.
Fernie does have sentinels, so go ahead and make another basic attack with your bite.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna let this happen. It's a second bite. Roll to hit with bite.
Try to escape an alligator. It's just not going to happen.
It never ends well. That sure as hell hits, Shane. That's a 19.
It's a good dice.
Roll damage again.
Whoa,
That is
not
a
so
3
blessed.
plus.
3 plus 2, right?
So that's 5 damage. So so the hag is taking more damage and is once again grappled.
Yeah.
You're just flipping
got
it
right back.
Now you're just on her tuchus. She's just like, it's a living.
Sure, nom, nom.
No.
She's
Fernie's-
getting a tummy tuck for free, which is good for her, to be honest.
Fernie's just Gen Z now.
What? I'm not gonna do that. I said I'd never go under the knife.
All right, so great. So now we're on the second cockatrice, which again has Crown of Madness. So it's going to have to roll to see if it can even resist your spell.
That's right.
It's got this beautiful rose crown.
Every
So let's-
rose has its thorn.
We got a DC 13. Does it resist? It does not. So this cockatrice is looking around the room and trying to smell out blood, and it sees the other cockatrice.
Oh no.
And it starts glumping
Go
toward
for it.
It's not cockatrice on cockatrice crime.
I love putting two against each other. So fun.
Jeez.
What?
This cockatrice is going to try to bite the other one. And it very much does. So the damage,
You guys seeing what I just did?
yeah, it's
Pretty cool, huh? Oh, never mind, Fernie.
the good thing about this though is that, again, the cockatrice's bite will generally petrify something. So let's see if the other one starts to turn to stone and become restrained.
karma, baby.
It does. The other cockatrice is not fully stone yet, but it starts to notice its legs are lethargic and having trouble moving, and it's just becoming a little bit more robotic and trying to yell, but its voice isn't finding that action. So this second cockatrice that had entered the battle a little bit late attacked the first one that was pretty low on health, and so while it did take down some health, it's about to be stone anyway.
That's right.
So that was an amazing bit of Crown of Madness on that second cockatrice. Now, something that's supposed to happen now that I didn't just remember is Ruben's here. And should have gone a couple bits ago, but
He's
he was
still
maybe just
alive.
biding his time.
Yeah.
So what's Ruben do, Shane?
Ruben's like he was floating in the water and all of a sudden he's just like, brrr, wah, ha, ha. And then he gets he's like, all right, no, second wind. All right, here we go.
You hear no bell?
I hear no bell. Let's freaking go. He kind of, since he's a spirit, he just suddenly has like boxing gloves on.
Round three.
Go, poop. Yes. All right. He looks up. He sees Fernie has the hag in his mouth, and he's like, oh sweet, easy target. Just go right, like runs right up to the hag's face, and he's like, all right, give him the 1-2.
Is this claw?
It is technically a claw, but he's got gloves
So
on.
he poofs on the gloves, and does he take one off?
He's like, he poofs on the gloves, and he goes up and he's like, all right, I'm gonna take these. All right, let's go. That is a 5.
+5 to hit. He does unfortunately whiff against the hag.
So he's like, all right, go. Whoa! Good thing I got another locked and loaded.
Oh, does he get 2 hits?
He gets multi-attack,
Okay.
yeah. So he's like, all right,
Come on,
here,
Ruben.
second one, here comes.
Okay, that one
17.
definitely hits.
He's like, all right, that was just a tester. I'm just feeling out the area in front of me. Here I go. Now here's the real one. So that's
Jesus, Ruben.
it's a 2. So
That's a 7 damage against the hag. So this witch that's been living comfortably in the cistern for maybe 500 years, we're not sure, is now having her ass bitten by a gator or crocodile of some kind. And just being beaten up in the face by a raccoon ghost.
Yeah.
And even though, again, hags in D&D are different than witches. She is actually like a fiendish creature. She is like a demon of some kind. You see for the first time a little bit of like confusion and fear enter her face of just like, this has been a really weird day.
I know that face.
I know that face.
That face comes to me once a month.
Yeah, that face comes to me once a month and it lasts a week.
Oh no.
What?
So we're back to Dolores' turn. Now, Dolores, you're seeing the hag get absolutely rocked. Your cockatrices are battling against each other. Now,
Everything is going according to plan.
except for Bug.
Oh shit,
Like,
Bug.
Can
I use?
What do you do?
Can I use my mage hand to bring Bug a slice of pie? Because I feel like if I start walking, I might get attacked.
Oh, I love that. That's such a good idea in a combo of things. So Mage Hand, yeah, let's say that. So
Okay.
these pies we said, so good berries do heal, I think, from 1 to 3 health. You baked it into a pie, let's say it can do 1 to 4 now. So what does this Mage Hand look like to you feeding Bug some pie? Because Bug is like half under the water.
Oh, this mage hand is stunning. It's gorgeous. Very, very, very pale skin. Has not touched the sun, and if it did, it wore SPF big time.
Sure.
It's beautiful, long fingers with these gorgeous long nails that
Great.
kind of feel like they're not me, but I wish I could, rock that hand a little bit.
You know what?
It's like the
You
inner, dangerous side of me.
Okay, I love it. So this dangerous hand.
We're seeing this like Enderman like
Yeah.
hand.
So this hand comes over, Bug, and so you haven't been able to see much. And if you are able to open your eyes, it's sort of muddied up with like this murky water and a little bit of blood. And all of a sudden, you just see a little bit of light peer through the water, and you think to yourself, "Is that Dolores?" Kind of.
The nails are
this-
the nails are red because she's a little
and hair
nasty.
so long, and she's so nasty. So this hand dips through the water, and with long nails starts feeding you sticky cake through the muddy water. And it smells like coconut, but doesn't taste like that because there's SPF, and you know it doesn't taste like that, but
50.
it smells like it. 50.
Anything under doesn't do anything. Trust
That
me.
hand is
You're
done.
you're half awake, and all of a sudden you feel, oh my God! So let's see here. You restore 4 health, Bug. So even after all that, you are now back on your feet. Does the hand stay there? Or does it retreat back to you?
The hand stays there, but the hand does a little. Since I can't be there, I tell it, give a little love, and the hand gives a little like pat on the head.
My mouth dry as with weird berry pie.
And water, it's like moist pie.
Bug, this is an
Yeah.
extension of me.
You got a mouthful of moist, son.
But it's my dirty side.
Ew,
In my brain, I'm
What?
like, I hope Fernie and Coda aren't seeing my life come back with a piece of pie.
Bernie's over here going, he goes like, where'd I go?
So, Mage Hand is an extension of its caster. It is a ghostly hand that gets cast that is able to move objects, maybe
30
push
feet
someone.
away. More than 30 feet away.
It's a ghostly hand that appears that can do some basic tasks that a living hand would, that Dolores controls. So, Bug, you're now back on your feet, and it is your turn. You're looking around and you see the hag is having some trouble, the cockatrices are having trouble, especially the one that bit you. What do you do?
So my HP is 4.
Your HP is 4, so you're not looking too hot, but you are back on your feet. It's not like, let's go! It's very
Yeah.
much like, I'm not gonna die, but
Yeah, so I'm gonna do what a hero would do, which is take care of themselves.
That's true.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds out of my spell slot for a 2nd level.
oh, great, so roll 2d8 for me, and you're gonna heal that much.
Go.
As I'm like wiping pie, and I look at Dolores, I'm like, thanks.
You're welcome.
3.
3 plus 2. All right, so you get 5 health back. So now you're up to 9.
Okay.
Great. So Fernie, it's your turn again. You got a hag in your butt. And excuse me.
What?
You got a hag in your mouth. You got a hag's butt in your mouth. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to like release and then chomp, like
Yeah, the old
get
chippy chomp.
a full chomp.
Do it,
Take
do it,
off
my
one
guy.
of the cheeks. Here we go.
It's a ham hock
Chomp
right
on
there.
them cheek.
That is a 6.
Plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one does not hit. But the good news is, it's Ruben's turn.
It is Ruben's turn, and Ruben's there, and he's ready. So Ruben's like, all right, let's go. I'm still here. Swing and boop.
That hits for sure.
17. Yeah.
Go for
bam.
it.
So he gets a good swing. Now he's going for an uppercut.
Nice.
He's just like, shoo-ah! Then he's just like a sweet old swing. That's a 7
Plus
5.
Nice. So this hag is having the worst day of her almost done life. Not doing very well at all. She's starting to get dizzy, a little bit woozy. There's a little bit of hag blood on the ground. Yucky, icky,
Yeah,
sticky,
really gross.
yucky.
And it's like touching on my dress. My dress is getting like some blood all over it.
All right, that was Hall. It's time for oats. Here we go.
The 2 famous bards.
That's a 7 plus 5. So maybe that one misses.
That one does miss.
So he's like, whatever. You know, I didn't need that one.
You know what? That's okay because
Sure.
it is Coda's turn.
So I'm seeing this crocodile alligator like toss this hag around, and I'm like in the zone. I'm dancing around, hacking, right?
Yeah, nice.
And then I'm like, I'm gonna throw the swords up,
Right.
right? I'm gonna go, good to see you, Bug. So then I'm gonna take the pommel of the sword. There was an emerald.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb, which needs a gemstone to cast.
I mean, we're not playing where we need these things, but honestly, if you want to add that in, that's
You know what? Then I want
Kinda
advantage
sick.
on this roll then.
Okay.
And so I create this like little sun, like concentrated sun. I'm just gonna blast the out of this hag.
Chromatic Orb is great, except
Sick.
at Baldur's Gate where it hasn't hit once for me.
Oh
Go
no!
ahead and
Oh no!
roll. That is 12. You get
Plus-
advantage.
Yeah.
Just 5.
Just
right?
5.
Okay, good. Or is it 2? So
that one.
the first version hits. Please roll for damage. Coda.
Okay, it's 3d8.
Woo! So we got 8.
Boom.
Nice. 8.
Boom.
Get out of here.
Nice.
3.
Damn, I thought it was another 8.
Me too.
So
That'd have been hot.
That is the twist. So Coda, as this chromatic orb opens up, you can see the reflection of the hag's eye in it, and all these memories of 500 years of servitude in this castle start to whip through her mind. Looking about it, thinking about what she's done. And she has this one moment of smiling, and she just laughs, this evil witch laugh of like,
Ew.
as you jam this chromatic orb in her face, and she crumbles to dust.
Okay, she deserved that
Yeah,
shit.
she was
really
evil
did.
to the very last
Yeah,
breath.
she
very
saw
last
her
breath.
whole life flash and then she laughed.
I don't remember him.
So these cockatrices look at this happen, and one of them is still inflicted with Crown of Madness. The other one starts to run. So the one that's incredibly injured starts to run. The one with Crown of Madness starts to chase after it, and they make their way down the hallway, leaving this area. You don't know where they went, but they are gone. And that is it. Everyone, congratulations on the hardest fight you've done so far. This is a level up situation for you, which we will address after our next long rest. We did everything off camera to figure out what that would look like. So, here's what happens now. As this hag crumbles to dust, you, Dolores, start to see these little sparks of blue magic. And so you start to see them spark out and go against the walls. And spark out and fly up the walls and go across the water and echo out with these little ripples here and there. And then you start to feel this huge rumble beneath your feet.
Uh-oh.
And you start to feel yourself
Was that
and
me?
the ground.
No.
What did you eat?
What? Nothing.
You start to feel yourself and the ground lift up. And you all, everybody roll in athletics for me, please, or acrobatics, whichever is higher.
I rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a nat 1 as well.
I got 11.
I got 21.
Can I roll for Ruben as well?
Yeah, roll for Ruben.
Watch it be another nat 1. No, it's a 17.
Okay, so here's what happens. As things start to lurch, the floor has one side jump up a lot quicker than the other. Fernie and Coda, as the ones that were right next to the hag and rolling a nat 1, that's the side of the floor that goes first. So both of you fly, like launch from this situation and completely lose your footing, conk against the side of the wall there and slump to the ground. You are passed out. Y'all two are able to, what was yours?
11.
11
9
plus.
plus 2.
So Bug, you start sliding down and sort of like scrape up your knees and land next to Coda and Fernie, but you are okay. And Dolores,
21.
I mean, of course, with those dummy thick thighs. Yeah, you stand there unbothered, like the kid who's riding a subway and like doesn't want to hold on. Is like, I can just do this. Like, I'm fine. Like, I won't fall down. And Ruben also stands there just fine. What does Ruben do, Shane?
So Ruben's like, oh, sweet, that's awesome. it just disappears.
Amazing. So, Fernie and Coda, you have passed out. And the last thing you see as you're starting to lose consciousness is Bug and Dolores looking over at you, and you just hear like, is like the So it's the next morning.
Oh my God.
You're all waking up in bed, that same room that you had slept in the night prior before signing that contract. Bug, you and Dolores are sitting in the corner waiting anxiously for Fernie and Coda to wake up.
They're gonna wake up.
Fernie and Coda, you do. You knew. Wow, that's crazy.
They're gonna wake up.
You do. You sit upright and you see Bug and Dolores and a man who you don't really recognize sitting in the corner scratching his goatee and looking at you. And as you open your eyes, he says, Zutalor, you are awake! Oh, I was so worried, even though I'm still mad at you, but...
Gaspard.
Oui, I am Gaspard, but now I'm made of people meat and not clocks.
You're different than how I imagined. I didn't picture any facial hair. I wanted like clean.
So Gaspard has some like roguish facial hair, but is a very well kept, put together man. He has not heavy armor, some like light armor and padding. It's more decorative than anything, but something befitting a castellan. Again, this clockwork mechanical man who was under this curse is now appearing to you as a human being for the first time in roughly 500 years, which means that to an extent, you have broken the curse that the hag put on this castle.
Yay! What does he look like?
He's incredibly handsome. Very dark featured hair and like dark facial hair as well. Light, almost amber yellow eyes. A little bit of like a curly mustache, almost like a musketeer vibe to him. Very roguish, but very like well put together. You know, he spent his whole time in a library tending to roses. You know, he's basically right out of a romance novel.
You seem like a bachelor, though. You seem
am.
like you would not,
I always
commit.
thought I would find love, but I never found the right girl.
Fernie's like, wait, you're a human now. Does that mean?
No.
Oh, sweet
No.
spirit, no. Listen, you have all done well to get rid of the hearth hag that was terrifying our home. However,
What did you say to her?
what did I say to her?
Yeah, did you say something to her?
She
made her do
crumbled
the
to
curse?
dust.
Oh,
Wait, so does this mean we did it? You guys did it, basically? I know I basically shat the bed, but we did it?
I will clean that up later, by the way.
I really shat the bed?
yeah,
You had a rough day. I think you had some like poison in your system. It's nothing to be ashamed of. However, yes and no. So she is gone. I believe everyone else would probably be back to being humans or whatever they were before the curse. But everything in the castle has shifted and changed. The castle is not like a castle. It's how to describe. It looks different now.
What do you mean it looks different?
You should probably look. I don't know.
Okay, but
We need to
Can
look.
we go look?
Yep.
Can we go look?
Yeah, so you are back in this room of resting again. It had the moon window you talked about. So if anyone can get outside of the window and get some like
Can
perspective,
I send
don't know
my
if you can.
servant?
Unseen servant? Yes.
Or
Also turned into a spider.
that's true.
How about anybody who has the ability to go out, sort of out the window there, can. So unseen servant can definitely take a spider, through the cracks, and maybe you both look. And so what you see from two different perspectives is the answer to how this castle came to be. Again, it had appeared overnight through something that the witch did. You see it hundreds of feet off the ground. The forest of Sinmarl beneath you, moving and lurching and swaying, and you realize the forest isn't moving, you are. And as you peek your head around, you see shooting out from the castle are 4 large pink tendrils that are moving along an incredibly slow but heavy pace, crushing everything beneath it. You two are both doing it?
Yeah.
Can you roll both Arcana for me? Let's roll.
Okay. 2 plus
Number 2.
2. Okay,
4.
I'm face stepping outside to see what's
Okay,
going on.
great. So they're both looking at
Fine.
I'm looking.
a nat 20.
Woo!
Okay, so, and that's your Arcana?
Yeah, +5.
Plus 5. So 25 Arcana with a nat 20. So,
Thanks, Coda.
So Coda, you recognize this from a tale that was told in your village all the time, that was told about being afraid of fakes and lies, always seeking the truth. And you recognize these pink tendrils not as arms or tentacles, but colossal tongues. What you are looking at is a colony of mimics. This huge colony of mimics, this entire castle has been put together by these fiendish creatures called mimics. You may have seen them in other lore, like treasure chests that actually are creatures that try to trap you. And this whole thing is one giant set of mimics that is no longer under the control of a witch and has gone absolutely haywire and is walking along. Again, crushing everything beneath it. So, do you guys step back inside and have you relayed this info to everybody?
Y'all, it's a bunch of tongues.
What?
The castle's made of mimics. They're like big monsters.
okay, so what is that? Does that mean we're heroes?
It means that you have done, sort of. It means you've done very well so far to kill the hag, and you have absolutely broken a curse on the
Okay.
castle. But,
Hold on.
well, hold on, let me finish.
Let him talk, yeah.
Let me
Okay.
talk. Please, Coda, please. There is a lot more going on to this castle, mimics. And you are free to leave if you choose, but also how are you getting down? You know what I mean? So there's crushing a lot of stuff. So if you wanted to go hero mode, we certainly wouldn't be mad if you, stop this castle. And again, your reward lies in the vault. The only problem is, and he opens up the door to this room, and it is not the hallway you came into before. It's a room, and then it shifts to a different room, and then a room shifts to a different room. Yeah, this is a living creature, this castle. So nothing is like how it was. I don't even know where the vault is.
Okay, I've had a rough 24 hours. I'm confused. Does that mean we broke the curse?
You broke a curse, yes, and therefore you definitely fulfilled your contract in that way. And so if you wanted to just leave this situation, you totally could, because you deserve everything in the vault, like I said. In fact, here you go, word of good faith. And Gaspard takes off this beautiful, ornate golden key from around his neck with sort of a stained glass mosaic as the handle, and holds it out to you. Who wants to take it?
Dolores,
You can put it in my purse.
Put it in the purse again. Okay, there you go. And
Oh.
just take one. Haha, I love your
Okay.
costume. Just kidding, it just felt like Halloween.
All right.
The problem is, because I'm sure you can see the situation with the castle being made of mimics, crushing everyone beneath it. I haven't been able to check in with any of the other people to see if they've become people again, and he opens up the door to this room, and it doesn't look anything at all like how you remember it from the night prior. In fact, there's almost like a hallway, and then you can look in there, and then it shifts back to a different room, and then that room goes down, and another room pops in, and then it's back to the hallway. It's like, yes, because it's a living thing, I think the insides are all jumbly-wumbly as it moves. So I don't know where the vault is. Everything has moved. I'm afraid to leave this room. I can't get back to the library, the dining room, the hunting room, anything. I can't even hang out in the church lounge. So if you want to get to the vault, that's kind of on you.
Okay, so the thing I almost died for and
Right.
looked stupid in front of my heroes for is just it's not around anymore.
Oh, it's definitely
It's
around.
around, but
for
we have to
sure.
find
We have
it.
to find it.
Is the mimic controlled by something? Something magic?
I would have to assume there's something acting as the main core of the mimic. Is just as every house has its hearth and every house has its
Great.
heart. You must find the heart of the mimic.
Great, Gaspard. Real quick. So, does that mean that we can find who's controlling the mimic in this house?
What's controlling the mimic?
What's controlling the mimic?
I mean, I would sure hope so. There's got to be something that you can poke with a sword or
You and I would never have a relationship, I swear to God.
on the walls or something. I missed that whole thing. I'm sorry. Just like you've got to be able to kill something, I guess.
So we can either try to find the vault, or we can find the core of this mimic and.
Can I
take
do
it
can I do a detect magic roll? Do you think that something controlling it is?
I mean, yeah, why not go ahead?
Magic?
I can give you some info.
Okay.
Actually, that brings us to a great point. Thank you very much. While they did a long rest, everybody leveled up to level 5, giving them more HP, and then some people got some specific powers. Why don't we talk about a couple of just everybody's favorite new spells that they unlocked, starting with Detect Magic from Dolores.
Yep. Detect magic is one of them.
Do it anytime.
Anytime, which is awesome. I can also do a fireball.
Fireball! Woo! Chaotic and huge and dangerous.
Which
I'd
is
say it's like cinnamon with like whiskey.
and it's actually really good with apple cider.
I love it.
I can do a fireball, which is like way more intense than an eldritch blast. So y'all bitches better watch your backs.
Okay.
Am I
Speaking of
right?
Eldritch Blast, your Eldritch Blast does become double
Yep.
powerful now.
Yep.
You can roll 2d10s. for
Yes,
every
I
Eldritch
can.
Blast. Coda, what you
I've got a whole horde of new spells because level 3 spells are open. One of them is Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, which is like a
big old hand that I make out of sand.
What?
That's
A big old hand that I make out of sand.
That's
Stutters,
fun.
no stutters.
cool.
See the D&D movie? Yep. Fernie?
I can conjure animals, so even more. So I conjured Reuben, but now I can conjure like up to like, depending on the level of the animals, eight animals.
That's cute.
Yeah,
It's absurd.
a whole band.
That's great.
Awesome. Oh, they play instruments?
They can.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
I'm holding you
Love
to
it.
that. And then finally,
You know, Bug can animate the dead. No big deal. It's
Oh my
you know
God.
maybe a servant that's a pile of bones I can move around.
That's because you
That's
died.
pretty
You
cool.
can now do that.
And maybe I got so close to death that I realized it's not that scary.
Oh.
ooh.
It's not that scary.
It's not?
I guess at level 5 you unlock character growth.
There we go.
All right, so Dolores, casting this Detect Magic, you see that the blue sparks that you saw from that flower before are just pulsating all around you from this room, from every single object all around. This whole castle is made of magical beings.
Anybody else see that?
No, you cast this spell.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Literally no.
What?
Awesome.
All right, so now you know this is fully magical. So you guys sort of have to resolve what you want to do now. Again, you are all healed up, all spell slots back.
Guys,
What?
this place is pulsating with magic. Remember that blue, moon water thingy
Yeah.
that was coming down on a thorn?
Yeah.
Okay, it's everywhere. So I think what's controlling this house is magic.
You're telling me that this giant castle with giant tongues sticking out of it, with every room moving around at random,
Yes.
is magic?
Yes.
Seems crazy.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this looks bad, but at least it's not a turtle dragon that we unleashed on the world.
God.
You know, if you think about it, this is the second worst thing that we've done in the past week.
Yeah, it seems very close together. I'm like,
I don't know what we're doing wrong. Are
Yeah.
we the problem? It's us?
It's me.
We are doing exactly what's being asked of us.
Maybe we need
Sort
to
of.
start doing what we ask of ourselves.
Yeah.
Did somebody step in shit or something?
Yeah, did somebody steal
From the beginning?
something?
Or do any of you have any bad omens or anything? Because it feels like the second we started this, nothing goes right.
Well, I don't. Yeah. Huh? No.
I don't know what's best to do here.
Well, you guys, beyond helping the people in the castle, we need our bag.
Yeah, let's get to the vault.
And Gaspar just pops out and is just like, yeah, but also very much helping the people in the castle.
Yeah, we're gonna help the people in the castle, Gaspard.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know what everyone else is up to, but like I have to eat again for the first time.
Gaspard, I have a question for you. Did you know the castle was what it was
No!
before we started?
Such
did
a
it.
good question.
Did you know the castle was
you
what it
know?
Because you made us sign that contract because we were already helping you and you took advantage of us, right?
I promise to you, I had no idea. I explained to you everything that I knew. The castle popped up overnight from the promise of a witch, and obviously making promises with a witch is not a good idea.
No, it
we
was
know
a really
this
bad
now.
idea.
It was a dumb idea, but we were a starving village, and all of a sudden we lived in opulence. I don't know where this castle came from, and obviously now knowing that it's mimics, would I have made the same decision?
Yeah, but dude, you
Probably
turned
not.
into furniture.
I don't think he
Yeah,
knew,
but
though. I don't
but-
think he knew.
No, I didn't. Thank you so much. I
don't
knew
think
you
he
could see
knew.
my heart. I knew you could see my heart. No, I did not know. I mean, in fact, she didn't even do that until we refused to give her a baby. Oh, see.
It sounds like you're bad at promises.
Yeah, well, you know, it's. Oops.
We have no choice but to move forward. Can Fernie just go and jump into one of these rooms?
Oh shit.
Are you pulling people in with you? Because again, the rooms are shifting.
Can you throw one of us into
You
the,
should
one
throw
of the
me.
rooms?
You should pick me up and we
Yeah.
should go.
All right, we're never gonna make a decision. Let's go. And Fernie just grabs everyone and just starts charging.
Okay, so is everybody here down to be grabbed? Like, would this
Yes.
happen? and
Oh,
you'd be, like,
yeah,
totally
I'm
okay?
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, you'd be fine with it. Go ahead and roll that D20 for me, my friend.
All right, here we go.
12.
Okay.
Okay, so you start charging through the door, and you know when you like pick up too many groceries and you have to like keep readjusting
Yeah.
by like shuffling up yourself. That's Bug in your right hand. Like Dolores and Coda are completely like tucked in, totally fine under your pits, but you keep having to like just like hip check Bug as you rush through the door. A room like swaps in front of you, and as you start to step, because you rolled only a 13, you're halfway in when it rotates again. And you stumble in, but it does hit your foot on the way in. I'm gonna have you take 1d4 of damage.
Great.
You take 2 damage
Okay.
as you're stepping inside. So, Fernie, you burst through the door and land. You drop everyone by your side. As you all start to like collect yourselves and dust off, you look up and you realize you are in the dining room from before.
Hate this room.
I know. You're gonna keep coming back to it.
I don't think I've been in this room.
Not really, no.
I'm excited.
So you now see that what was once a long table of plates and cups has some plates and cups left, but there's a lot of villagers there. A lot of villagers you haven't seen before in their human form.
Are they naked?
Oh no.
No chance
Oh no.
they're not naked. Okay. So you are all looking around and you see a bunch of villagers, and one of them very much stands out to the rest.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
His face is the most beautiful, pristine creature you've ever seen. A strapping young man of age, I'd say around mid-20s. Just a little bit of stubble, sort of open, ruffled like poet shirt, long flowing like strawberry blonde hair. And he is standing there in this beautiful pose. But you can tell from the neck down, everything is stitch, 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 all cobbled together. One of the villagers, a little guy with a mustache and a cap, maybe mid-40s, turns around and goes,
Well, look who it is. Look who's back. The troublemakers and the new guy. Troublemakers.
What did y'all do?
Haven't you done
Hello.
enough damage yet?
Well, we didn't know people, you know, it was just a plate attacking us.
And I fixed him. He looks
And-
great.
You made him way worse. He keeps begging for death.
and you look over and
Oh, no.
what is clearly the prince just turns to you and goes like,
Oh no.
No, we are heroes.
That makes me really upset. You could have gotten married and had a life. Oh, sorry,
and
sorry.
hearing this, he flies in a fit of tears.
Well, looks like the shoe is on the other foot, which you put on backwards. What?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's right, nothing. Okay, look, let me explain the situation here. All right? We also looked at the window and are aware that the castle is moving around. Don't love that. Don't love that. All we wanted to ever do was put on a lovely performance for you with the prince as our lead.
Okay.
And he didn't get to do that.
And they look over to the prince, he's like,
If we are going to mercy kill or let him live as he is, he deserves one good performance. So either
No.
Well, look,
Yes!
either you fix him.
No.
Either you fix him and put him back, or you let him sing for you, and you give him the life he deserves.
You have been spitting all over me, sir.
All I know is the prince's willpower is tied to this castle, and he wants what he wants. He's like, probably, yes. So the next door to the next area, what you thought was the kitchen, won't open until he gets what he wants. That's our current running theory. So either you fix him, or you perform with him, or let him perform. I don't know. He needs to be happy.
The princess is in the other room.
Well, she's a commoner, but if they get married, she will be a
Oh, okay,
princess.
of course.
Elizabeth still.
Okay, Elizabeth, you have to say she's a commoner.
Yes, Elizabeth St. Trash. She's beautiful and works with all of the...
You guys are nightmares.
You're a nightmare. You already knew this information.
You're having a tantrum right now.
Okay, we need to. Okay, we have
You're
options.
my friend.
I don't want to see him perform.
I kind of feel like we have to, though. His willpower is tied to this castle. What if that, like, heals something in the castle?
I'm always down for performance. I love live music.
You do?
I don't know if it's going to go well.
Have you done live performance, Fernie?
No, but I can summon creatures that can do live performance.
Okay, what if one of us joins him? It'll probably be more stomachable.
Okay. Person with the lowest roll joins him.
That's fine.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
That's a nat 1. That's a nat 1 from Dolores. Everybody else roll 2 just in case.
Well, I was gonna just help, but
Yeah,
okay.
I think he was gonna do it.
Great.
10. All right.
I think Fernie and Dolores do it. 11.
Great.
Fernie and Dolores
Well, I
go.
don't have to, but I can summon things that help.
I have
you
a
as
flute.
well.
You do. That's
Oh,
good point.
you are
Remember?
famously good with the flute.
Okay.
I'm very good with my flute.
Fernie summon some shit, and Dolores, you.
It's my whistle stick.
And this will be great. I can sit with Coda.
Yeah, me and Coda, I'm sitting next to Bug.
Yay! Some Coda for bug time.
I could use, so I have +5 medicine, so I could try to check him out. And see.
Okay.
So I'm gonna inspect him. Go. That is a 17.
17 plus.
5.
Shit, all these
For medicine.
Medicine checks for you. Yeah, so
Nice.
you, as someone who is very much akin with the natural healing of this world, and as the one who mended him, you're looking at these stitches, and they may not be pretty, but they kind of all are as they should be. And, one of them is a little bit more shallow than the rest, and you're kind of looking at the stitch internally too, and it looks like all the joints and the bones are fine. You sort of like have a moment of just listening through your hand on his stomach, and all the organs are where they should be. So medically, he seems to be fine. Does anyone else want to inspect anything in terms of something beyond medical for him?
Yeah, a hat
I'll
with a
check
feather.
I'll check Arcana, but I'm doing it secretly at the table.
Okay.
I don't want people to know that I'm doing it.
10
+5.
plus 5. 15. All right, so Coda, you are looking at the prince from afar, and you can see that there is something definitely off about him, but not in like a physical sense. Usually when you talk to a being of this world with like a soul, there is light behind the eyes, and you can see that light is missing from the prince.
So he doesn't have like a soul?
That sounds like what you deduced. Do you want to tell anyone that, or?
No, I'm like, Bug, this guy ain't got soul. I don't want to see his performance.
Bug's just like kicking his shoes. What do you mean?
I mean, like, he's missing something. Something ain't right.
Whoa, that seems deep and dark.
Yeah, he is deep and dark.
Bug sits there for a second, and Bug looks up at Coda and looks down at his hammer and looks up at Coda again. Takes a deep breath and goes, listen. I know I keep saying this, but the last 24 hours have been really crazy.
Rough, yeah.
And I don't know, I used to really want your approval.
Okay.
And now I don't really care about it, but I still kind of do. But I don't, but I do.
Okay.
Sometimes you're an asshole.
Oh.
But sometimes I really still think you're my hero. Anyway, I'm gonna be really vulnerable with you right now.
Okay, feels like you already have, but I'm ready for the rest of it.
When that hag was taking swigs at me, swags at me.
Swags.
I was praying. I pray a lot.
To what?
My God, Kelwick.
Who?
Kelwick.
Kelwick.
You know, you read about her,
Of course.
children's books and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't really talk about it because I feel like I don't know. You guys aren't clerics. I'm a prayer. Anyway, I've been going back to my roots and thinking that maybe I'm not like you guys, and maybe I just need to just go back to my roots because that's how, I don't know, you guys helped me, and that's how I came back alive. I channeled divinity, and you know what? I'm gonna do it again.
Oh,
And I'm gonna do it again with this prince guy.
you're gonna pray for the prince?
Yeah. Who cares? It worked last time. Might as well try it again.
Sure. And I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help. It's an action. It just helps you.
Oh,
Gives you
cool.
Advantage on your roll.
Cool.
I'm giving you thought. You're
Oh.
getting the prayer. I got the thought.
Oh, that's awesome. That's important.
Meanwhile, Fernie and Dolores are just stretching, getting ready for the performance. Ah, woo!
I love it.
Hey, Kelwick, if there is a new soul for this prince, I ask that you give him one. Goodbye, Kelwick. End of prayer.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
I like that you pray like you send an email.
Bumping
That is
this.
an 8, and so Chance, you gave her advantage, right?
Yeah.
Great. A 13. All right, so Bug with a 13 through the help of Coda, just thinking about it, thinking about stuff. You start to see a light surround the prince, and it's not the brightest, and it's not the holiest, but it's there. And you see the prince just sort of like, and all of a sudden his body jerks, and he sort of looks around at his hands and questions them for a minute. And Coda, you looking over to this, you see that light behind his eyes. There's something there. And he looks over to this party of 4, and there's some recognition there. And a huge smile creeps across the face and says,
I am Rampam, greeter of the gates, and it's so lovely to see you again. Yes? No? No?
Oh.
Good? Bad? Yes?
It's Rampam?
Yes.
Is that
Or
who was sent?
I so recently got to the afterlife and they just shot me on back.
Oh, great.
What did you do?
I'm gonna have to relearn boundaries.
Wow.
I am Rampam, defier of death.
And now you're a person. You're a human. How does that feel?
Dope. I thought you all got shorter.
Oh, God.
This is cool.
It's like when an ex finds you wherever you go. You know?
I can't wait to see Rumpum, Dolores, and whatever animal you become perform.
Oh, sorry, wanted me gone for a minute. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of depth to going on here.
I'm gonna need a quick rundown, real quick.
and that is where we will end our episode of Sword AF today. Please join us next time to see how this performance goes, if at all. And what the hell is going on with the prince's body and Rumpum? I see you catching flies. I love it. How you
Hamilton,
feeling?
move over.
If you like this, please let us know in the comments. And it's going to be a grand old time. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks, everyone. Swipe up.
I can't believe it was Rumpum.
Yeah.
Yeah.